Today, we're reviewing the top 5 best Ninja Blast Max portable blend so you can choose the right one for your purpose. After 2 weeks of research and consumer survey, we compiled this list to save you time and money. In this video, we'll quickly break down what makes each option stand out, who it's actually designed for, and what you should watch out for before you decide to buy. So by the end, you'll feel confident about choosing the right one instead of guessing. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, check the links in the description below. Those links update regularly, so you'll see current deals, discounts, and availability, and you can follow along as we go through each product one by one. If you have a question, drop it in the comments and let us know what you're looking for. We'll try to reply, and your question might even help others who are searching for the same thing. Oh yes, since we're a growing platform, don't forget to follow or subscribe to stay connected with us. Turning on notifications or checking back regularly will help you stay up to date with our latest reviews, comparisons, and buying guides so you're always informed before you make a purchase. So let's get started with the review and dive into our top 5 list. Number 5. MegaWise 3-in-1 Immersion Blender. If your smoothie plan dies the second you see a sink full of dishes, or you just want something that works fast without dragging out a whole appliance, an Immersion Blender can be the quiet MVP. The MegaWise 3-in-1 Immersion Blender is built for people who want control and flexibility more than they want a giant pitcher taking up counter space. It is the kind of tool that feels simple at first, then you realize it solves a bunch of annoying everyday problems. Based on how buyers typically use this style of blender, the main win is speed and convenience. You can blend directly in a cup, a pot, or a mixing bowl. That matters if you are making quick protein shakes, sauces, soups, dips, or even baby food, because you are not transferring ingredients back and forth. The listing positions it as a multi-attachment setup, which usually means you are not locked into one use case. If you want a handheld blender that can handle different textures, the adjustable speed approach is the real feature, not the marketing. It lets you start slow so you do not splatter, then ramp up when you need to smooth things out. Where this product earns its spot is versatility. The 3-in-1 framing signals it is meant to do more than just blend. People buying these sets usually want one tool that can switch roles quickly, especially in small kitchens. If you already own a countertop blender, this can be a smarter second tool because it covers the tasks that big blenders do badly, like blending hot soups in the pot or doing smaller batches without wasting space. The downsides are also predictable. Immersion blenders are not the best tool for crushing a full cup of ice into a thick frozen drink. And because it is a handheld tool, technique matters. If you are careless, you can splash or overprocess. Still, for everyday blending, the value is how often you will actually use it, not how impressive it looks on paper. Here are some pros and cons we found to be interesting for you. It can help you to choose the right products and your importance. Number 4, Smoothie Blender Countertop BPA Free. If you are trying to make smoothies for more than one person, a portable blender starts feeling like a toy fast. That is where a countertop smoothie blender makes sense. This Smoothie Blender Countertop BPA free listing is aimed at the high volume, daily routine crowd, families, meal preppers, and anyone who wants a full-size pitcher that can handle frozen fruit ice and thicker blends without turning into a frustrating stop-start mess. The practical reason people end up buying a blender like this is consistency. You want the same result every morning without babysitting it. A larger pitcher gives you room for proper circulation, so ingredients actually fold into the blades instead of riding the sides. In real-world use, that can be the difference between a smooth blend and a chunky one that makes you angry before work. The BPA-free callout is also a signal of what the buyer is worried about: daily use, frequent contact with food, and long-term peace of mind, not just performance. Another big factor is flexibility. With countertop models, people often want to do more than smoothies. Think sauces, salsa, frozen drinks, pancake batter, and quick meal prep blends. That makes the purchase easier to justify because it is not a one-trick appliance. Buyers also tend to mention that they like a blender that is easy to rinse and get back on the shelf, because convenience is what keeps habits alive. If it feels annoying to clean, you stop using it. The trade-offs are also worth being honest about. Bigger blenders take space. They can be loud, and if the build quality is not solid, vibration and movement become a problem. You also need to check dimensions before you buy, because countertop blenders can look smaller in photos than they are in real life. If your kitchen is tight, that matters. Here are some pros and cons we found to be interesting for you. It can help you to choose the right products and your importance. Number 3, Ninja Blast Max 22 Oz Auto IQ Cordless. If you want smoothies to happen outside your kitchen, your blender has to stop being a countertop event. The Ninja Blast Max 22 Oz Auto IQ Cordless is built around that ID cordless convenience, personal size, and quick programs that reduce the amount of thinking you have to do. This is the kind of product people buy when they are tired of skipping breakfast, tired of paying for store smoothies, or tired of carrying a shaker bottle that never mixes properly. The core benefit here is portability without giving up the blend style results people expect from a real blender. The listing positions it as a personal smoothie blender that can also handle frozen drinks and ice crush. That matters because many portable blenders are fine for soft fruit, but fall apart the moment you add frozen ingredients. Buyers who like this category usually care about one thing: can it make a smooth drink that does not feel watered down or gritty? The Auto IQ style approach is meant to simplify results with preset programs, so you are not guessing runtime and speed. A big part of why people stick with portable blenders is cleanup. This one is framed around removable container convenience and dishwasher safe parts, which is exactly what stops the "I will do it later" spiral. If you can rinse it fast or toss parts in the dishwasher, you use it more often. If you cannot, it sits in a cabinet. Where you should be careful is expectations. This is still a personal size blender. It is perfect for one drink at a time, not for blending for a group. And cordless means you will eventually care about charging habits, battery life, and whether you keep it ready. If you are the type who forgets to charge things, a cordless blender can annoy you. But if you want something you can take from kitchen to desk to car to gym bag, this format is exactly why it exists. Here are some pros and cons we found to be interesting for you. It can help you to choose the right products and your importance. Number 2, Ninja Blast Max BC 2 feet 1 GY 20 toes cordless. If your goal is to stop buying smoothies and actually make them consistently, you need a blender that matches how you live, not how you wish you lived. The Ninja Blast Max BC 251 GY 20 toes cordless is designed for the real-world version of you busy, moving around, and not interested in dragging a bulky appliance out every time you want a drink. The reason this product gets attention is the twist and go concept plus the personal-sized 20 toes capacity. That combination is aimed at people who want to blend and drink from the same vessel. In day-to-day use, that is a big deal. Fewer parts, fewer transfers, fewer chances to spill, and less cleanup. The listing also highlights multiple blending programs, which usually means you can use a dedicated mode for smoothies and another for ice or thicker textures. If you have ever over-blended a drink into foam or under-blended into chunks, you understand why presets matter. Review patterns for portable blenders usually come down to two things: convenience and texture. The buyers who love these products are the ones who want a fast breakfast, a post-workout shake, or a quick frozen coffee drink without leaving the house. The ones who complain usually wanted it to behave like a full-size blender for crushing large amounts of ice or making multiple servings. That is not what this tool is for. It is for personal use on demand. The other strong point is dishwasher safe positioning. If you want a portable blender to become a habit, cleanup has to be easy. When the vessel and lid are built for quick cleaning, you are more likely to use it daily instead of once a week. The biggest watch out is the trade-off of portability. You still need to keep it charged, and you need to be realistic about capacity. Here are some pros and cons we found to be interesting for you. It can help you to choose the right products and your importance. Number 1, Ninja Blast Max BC 251 NV Twin Tools Cordless. If you want the most grab it and actually use it option in this lineup, the Ninja Blast Max BC 251 NV Twin Tools Cordless is the one that best fits the habit building goal. People do not fail at smoothies because smoothies are hard. They fail because the process is annoying. This model is built to remove friction, portable format, personal size, and designed around blending and taking it with you immediately, the reason it lands at number 1 is the complete package feel. The listing positions it as cordless and leak-proof with a removable vessel, which directly addresses the biggest pain points in portable blending. You want to trust that it will not leak in a bag, that it will not feel awkward to carry, and that it will not create a cleanup problem you regret later. The twist and go approach is not just a gimmick. It is about making the act of blending feel like pouring a drink, not setting up an appliance. For people who care about results, the mention of smoothie and ice crushing style programs matters. It signals that the blender is designed for more than just soft fruit. That is where many portable blenders disappoint. Buyers looking for protein shakes, frozen fruit blends, and quick ice drinks want a consistent texture without stopping every 10 seconds to shake the cup. The preset program style is meant to deliver that consistency with less trial and error. This is the right pick if you want a blender that can move between your kitchen, desk, gym bag, and car without drama. It is also ideal if you live alone or prefer single serving blends. If you are trying to make smoothies for a family or prep multiple servings, you should be looking at a countertop model instead. The other honest downside is that cordless products demand charging discipline. If you keep it charged, it is amazing. If you do not, it becomes another dead gadget. Here are some pros and cons we found to be interesting for you. It can help you to choose the right products and your importance. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you like this unbiased review. And please don't forget to subscribe us to get the news of upcoming reviews. Stay tuned